Hello everybody, it's Vinyl Rich here. Another Vinyl Finds video. I believe this is 47 or thereabouts. These first two albums have a Phoenix, Arizona, LA connection. And this first album here is The Consumers. All My Friends Are Dead, The Consumers, Generation of Now. As you can see, Paul Cutler is in this band. This was the first punk rock band from Phoenix, Arizona. They eventually moved to Los Angeles. They were part of the Mask scene, which is the equivalent of the CBGB scene and the Roxy. CBGB in New York and the Roxy in London. But Paul Cutler, he's this gentleman here. He was a founding member of 45 Grave, also the Vox Pop. Both of those bands had almost identical lineups. He produced the first Dream Syndicate album, and he also ended up playing with Dream Syndicate. But yeah, this is the first punk rock band from Arizona. This was recorded, I believe, in 77, could be 78. This was released in 2011. Fantastic punk rock. It's on YouTube. Look it up. It's really, really good. It has the LA vibe, sound. If they wanted to get signed to a major, they shouldn't have maybe moved to LA. They probably should have moved to New York. LA record companies were not signing punk rock bands. It almost, after the initial boom of the New York scene, I would say the direction of punk rock was kind of directed by the LA bands. They were a little less wimpy, I guess you could say. But anyways, this is a really good, really great album. This is the inner sleeve. And I believe it's on black vinyl. Yeah, it's on black vinyl. In the red. Archives. Excellent album. Excellent early punk rock album. And you can get it fairly cheaply. Came out 2011. Great punk rock. Here is the Exterminators. Hug's Ear Report recently showed this one, and he had shown the Consumers one earlier. That's kind of where it rang a bell. Like, oh man, I do remember hearing about them. But anyways, this is the second punk rock band from the Phoenix area. Got a brain fart there. And this band was very short-lived. They probably played a half a dozen shows. This dude here is the singer from the Mighty Sphincter. Here's the inner sleeve. Here's some better pictures. This is Kurt Kirkwood from the Meat Puppets. This is, I can't remember the dude's name. I don't see it anywhere. He was from the Mighty Sphincter. I can't remember what this guy's. And this is Don Bowles, who became the drummer of the Germs. Then he also, along with Paul Cutler, the dude from this band, were founding members of 45 Grave. This is really great. This was recorded this year. It's on a Slope Records. Slope Records out of Phoenix. 60-year-old guys fucking rocking it harder than most youngsters, I'll tell you that much. This is a great album. It starts off with a song, I Hate You. and it's written by some kid from the neighborhood. And it's a minute and 14 seconds. The next song, Your Head, is 44 seconds. And these two songs really didn't stand out to me. But then you got the third song, Static Planet and Bionic Girl, and the songs, the quality of the songwriting improved, and this is an excellent album, really good album. And I'm not sure if this is on YouTube or not, but yeah, really cool. This is the inner sleeve. We got some, I should say these guys also moved to the LA, at least Don Bowles obviously moved to the LA area, because he became a member of the Germs, which was another of the Mask bands from the Hollywood area. And here's some flyers, and here's a little brief history of the band. This came with I ordered this online, and it came with this promotional poster. It came with another promotional poster. It's the same up here, but it's a little different down here. Slope sticker, and I believe these are stickers too. Exterminators. A couple of exterminator stickers. And it also came with this glossy. Really cool. I heard this from the Hogshead Report that they even did some recent gigs in the Phoenix area. This next album is AC/DC, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. This is the Australian version. Different songs. This came out in '76. Yeah. Really good album. Really sounds good. Really great sounding album. When I did my Gimme 10s, I did like 6 Gimme 10s from the late 70s. It kind of surprising the bands that didn't make the cut. And AC/DC Twice were like right on that edge. And it's on Albert Productions, it says. Pretty cool album. Yeah, Power Age and this album are just right on the outside edge of my top 10. But yeah, this is a really cool find. I have the US version where they're like in front of a motel with an empty swimming pool. I haven't compared the sounds, but I kind of have a feeling this one's going to sound better. It sounded really good. This next album is Jimi Hendrix, Band of Gypsies 2. Now, the first side is songs from the Fillmore East, from those same concerts that the original Band of Gypsies songs were from. But side 2 is with Noel Redding on drums. I mean Mitch Mitchell on drums. And you got Voodoo Child, Stone Free, and Easy Rider. That's cool. I actually like Mitch Mitchell as a drummer better than I do Buddy Miles. I think he's more of a jazz type of drummer, and whereas Buddy Miles just keeps the beat. I mean, he keeps a good beat, but he's more of a traditional rock drummer. But yeah, this is surprisingly really good. This came out in the 80s. 88, I want to say, if I remember right. It does have the barcode. And it is on Capitol Records. The Rainbow Capitol label. Now this next one is another Hendrix. And it's a double album. It came with no album jacket. It's on Creativity, Artistry, I guess. Double album, live. Obviously bootleg. And it came with this. I mean, it was in this. But there was no album jacket. Just this piece of paper. So I ended up having to buy one of these album jacket, so I'll just slip that in there, and I'll just, you know, it'll end up looking like this. But yeah, it's a decent quality. It's a little more muffled than the Band of Gypsies and that Woodstock album I have of theirs, but it's decent quality. I got one last album here to show, and this is Jethro Tull's first album. This was fantastic album. I actually like the first 4 albums by Jethro Tull quite a bit, especially the first 3. On the Metal Theologian's last video, he showed Rory Gallagher, and he said he was surprised at how good of a rockin' album it is. I think you would like this a lot too. This is it's kind of a bluesy rockin' album. It doesn't sound like any of their other albums. What's his name? Mick Abrams, I think, is on this, if I remember the guy's name right. This dude over here. He went on to form Bloodwind Pig, which is a band that I wasn't really a big fan of. He wanted to play more blues. And it's on this label. Reprise. Really good album. Anyways, that's it. Take care, guys and gals. Slope Records.